Greetings, I am Jibilis Prime, leader of the Auto Nerds, and today I am here to tell you about the very first superhero movies. And I don't mean like the MCU or the DCU or the Dark Knight trilogy. Heck, I'm not even going to talk about the Christopher Donner Superman movies. Far from it. I'm going to talk about something extremely obscure. It's time to talk about DC Comics, baby. I have a new mask. Who knew? Anyway, the very first superhero movies were around in the 40s. Back when television and film was in black and white. And there were interesting things that came out during those times. There were Superman shorts and there were Batman Robin shorts. Now, hear me out. I don't know which one came out first, who did what. But I do know that Superman technically came out 1 year before Batman, comic book wise. Batman first appeared in Detective Comics number 27 in 1939. Superman appeared in Action Comics number 1 in 1938. So, I'm going to go with the Superman one on this one. Anyway, Superman shorts were pretty straightforward comic accurate for the most part. He could fly, he had super strength, he had super breath. He worked at the Daily Planet, there was Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen. Everything was fun and dandy with Superman shorts. They're basically close to the comics, just had original villains in that devotion to the comics for whatever reason. And then there were the Batman shorts. And let me tell you, when I say shorts, I don't mean like cartoon shorts, far from it. I mean like 1 to 2 hour long movies / episodes, something around that line. Think of the runtime of the Marvel Netflix shows, but in black and white, and it had silly costumes. And I do mean silly, like everything was made out of fabric. It was like cheap production. Anyway, I don't know the name of any of the actors, but the Batman costume changed a lot, and I mean a lot. Like there were different production teams between each of the Batman Robin shorts, and woo boy, yeah, it wasn't black and no. Okay, how can I say this? In the first one, Batman had to fight a wizard that was also an agent stereotype. And at the end of that evil dude got eaten by crocodiles on a train. I'm not making this up even if I try. I don't even remember what happened in the second one. That's for sure. Yeah. But I heard that the guy that played Batman in the first Batman Robin black and white special shorts, movies, episodes, I don't know at this point. I heard that he went on to produce like Planet of the Apes in 2001 or something like that. But the costumes? Oh boy. Okay, so take Batman's costume from Detective Comics number 27 and take Robin's costume from Detective Comics number 41 and just do a full-on adaptation of those costumes without modernizing it, without adding Kevlar, just having it be plain spandex. And it looked good back then anyway. But the Batman mask, the ears were not like this, they were more like this and flopping all around for both Batman masks. The Robin costume relatively stayed the same, just the R changed size. That's pretty much the difference with the Robin suit. But now, onto the very first Marvel film? Captain America. The Captain America one came out around the 1940s during World War II. And yet again, everything was changed up. I mean, the costumes stayed the same for the most part, except Captain America himself. Let me explain. Steve Rogers wasn't Steve Rogers. I don't even know the name they used to replace Steve Rogers. Instead of being a scrawny kid from Brooklyn, he was a guy that worked as a reporter for some newspaper. Instead of having the iconic shield, he used a gun. And was mainly on the offense. There were like a few good episodes. I don't remember much about it. But it was pretty good for the most part. Those were the ones that came out around the 1940s, during the Second World War, back when production was cheaply made. Oh, and I forgot another thing. At that time, there was also a Shazam movie in black and white. But the Shazam film was made during some legal troubles between DC and Fawcett Comics, the original owners and creators of Shazam. And it wasn't called Shazam, it was called Captain Marvel, no relation to Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel. It's pretty confusing. I might make a video about that sometime down in the future. And that's about the superhero stuff that came out in the 40s so far, anyway. And that's it for the most part. Black and white films and the very first superhero movies. Meaning that the 70s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s stuff, 2000s, 2010s, the 2020s. Those aren't the first glimpses of superhero stuff. The 40s was with Superman, Batman, Shazam, and Captain America. Or what? Who the fuck that guy was? Oh boy. I did not mean to curse. I am so sorry. And I forgot to mention, in the Batman videos, there were also something accurate to the comics. Their names of Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson.